What's up, YouTube? There was something that I wanted to talk about again, but I thought that it was a little more motivational this time. I wanted to talk about how if you were to explain your ideas to people, you know, almost everyone around you, eventually you'll run into a few that can help you elevate to a certain level, you know. So what I did was just that, and with someone else's thought on it, they brought me to a website where that it's gonna help me benefit even more, and you know, try to get things a little bit more accomplished a little faster. So you know, things like that are pretty important, you know, if you do want to elevate, you know, if you do want to do something, if you do want to build a business, or if you want to be part of a movement, or if you're just a natural leader, natural born leader, you know. And that's one way. You just have to keep telling people ideas, because when you tell people your ideas, a majority of them, hold on, a majority of them, they won't understand, you know. And that's just how the world is, and that's just how people are. But there's some that will understand, you know, and there's no way to really know, you know. It's really hard to tell, and it's not people who you think that you would think that knows a lot. It's people that they'll end up surprising you, and then it's their way of thinking, the way of their life, the way that you can notice that how their mindful benefits, or the way that they do things, you know, is pretty smart. And then you look at it, and then there's a lot of people, and then they have all these ways of doing things, and it's impressive, you know, because you never know what you're gonna run into or who you're gonna run into. But you have to kind of put yourself out there, you know, not just where you are, you know, or where you usually need it to be. You know, I'm talking about you really need, if anything, you'll need a producer. If you're not the type of person who kinda can put themselves out there, you know, whether it's on a popular local area or by the beach or anything like that, a producer always would help, you know. I'm sure they know legitimately, in a professional way, how to create an audience, or help advertise your music and videos and things like that. But it's not, I mean, you can do it, you know. Some people don't want to put that much work in there, but if there's a certain place that you want to be in life, then you're gonna have to work hard. You have to do stuff like that, and you can't let somebody else do your work. You can't let anybody, you know, if there's a pool, you can't have anybody, you know, everybody take a dip in your pool or something. You know, it's just not gonna be the same. It's like tainted, you know, because then it's their ideas combined with your ideas, and it's not what you want. It's what other people want. And then if you get hired by a label or a company and things like that, then it's kind of you're on their agenda. You know, your music and your business, so that they can make money. I'm sure that when they signed someone, they knew a lot more than just, hey, I like this guy, I'm gonna sign you. I'm pretty sure they knew they were gonna make some money. So if you want to stay in your own agenda, it's really hard. It's really, really hard to do. You know, because you have to do everything by scratch, and you have to do everything by yourself. You know, and you have to have patience. You know, but you're trying to figure out ways how you can get a little faster to where you need to be. And then with that, you start realizing that you have all this knowledge after a while. You have so much knowledge, you know how to do things, you know how to edit videos, you know how to make music beats and work with softwares, and you'll learn how to record and edit, and you'll learn how to become a businessman, who to talk to, where you need to be, how things work, how to make money. So you just keep doing it, and if you keep staying independent and you don't you don't need anybody's help, then you kind of experience what only people get a portion of things experience, but you see it all in one place, because everybody that has a certain job to do, those type of people that they only stick to one thing, and then they're happy with that, settling good with family. As soon as you learn from many of them, even like dozens of them, then eventually you'll be really smart. It's like now one cannot define, you cannot overcome you, because you only live in this one part of life, and there's so many different levels.
You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at. You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at. All this money I'll be staring at. For your love, baby, I'ma bring my shine. Bring the drugs, baby, I'ma bring my pain. You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at. All this money I'll be staring at. Indigo.
Okay, yeah, now it's my turn. 24 different stories, but same concepts, escaping interns. Living like Nike, just do it, cause it's no one else's concern. Crawl, walk, then run, till you can feel your heart, bad heartburn. If your heart ain't in what you do, then you take nothing from what you learned. You say this and that, but nothing's ever official or confirmed. Unless you mean what you say, you can tell when you speak your words. For you to know that fame and money is less important than what you wanna put in words. It's like I ain't ballin', but I was born with this power. Abused by negligence in other people's bad hours. Being a part of someone else's changes, like when they send flowers. Cleansing myself to be free of thought, long showers. Gotta not be a coward. So when I'm on the battlefield, there's no time for hesitation. No time for hesitation. So when I'm in the battlefield, there's no time. There's no time for hesitation. So when I'm on the battlefield, there's no time for hesitation. They're fucking with me, so I show them the most powerful presentation. Small steps in life eventually shows them a clearer demonstration of being 100. I know my legacy, gotta train my concentration. I went to court and miraculously got no probation. The government could have had locked me up for tax evasion. I walked the streets betrayed, 2 hours of precipitation. If it was someone else, they could have got psychotic and went the wrong direction. I've been past drug dealers and crackheads when I walk the streets. Down syndrome and homeless, pushing carts by all the grocery sweets. I learned to adapt, which is what keeps me on my feet. The struggle is what keeps my words on track on all my beats. But if I'm dead wrong, I still stay thinking that people are real. I'm mainstream, freedom me to change for them was a bigger deal. They said pray for me, and that's what I did. When things get serious, that's when you feel. I chose to hit rock bottom, struggling every day to get a meal. I also do it for the struggle of the lower middle class. past. Ignored me for the people, they try giving them up their ass. Attempting to change, but still hiding the fact they need to help they sass. To do something more than just waste mass. My attempts are to put it all on blast. So goes the legacy of Indigo PrimoDon.
You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at. You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at. All this money I'll be staring at. Bring your love, baby, I'ma bring my shine. Bring the drugs, baby, I'ma bring my pain. You already know that. All this money I'll be staring at.